Have you ever stood before an ancient structure, like a grand cathedral or one of the Great Pyramids, and felt an undeniable sense of awe? A feeling that goes beyond appreciating the architecture. It's a deep, resonant hum that seems to quiet the mind and speak to the soul. You might have dismissed it as historical reverence, but what if it's something more? What if these places were engineered to produce that exact feeling? The answer to this mystery ripples through every cell in your body. Within each of us, a subtle light flickers, a biological luminescence known as biophotons. Our cells communicate using this light, this energy. The secret of these ancient places is their ability to speak this same language of light and frequency, designed to interact with our very essence. To understand this, we must talk about sacred geometry. These are the mesmerizing, universal patterns found everywhere in creation. The silent mathematical language the universe uses to build itself. We see them in the spiral of a nautilus shell, the branching of a tree, the hexagonal structure of a honeycomb, and in the divine proportions of our own bodies. Sacred geometry is the blueprint of existence, the signature of a profound, underlying order in a chaotic world. It suggests that everything, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, is woven from the same geometric fabric. The ancients understood this language intimately. They weren't just building monuments. They were creating sophisticated instruments. They were tapping into a science we are only just rediscovering: ethereal resonant technologies. The ether was once believed to be the invisible medium that carried light and energy. Today we might call it the quantum field. The ancients saw it as a living sea of energy and built their most sacred structures as conduits, as antennas, to channel and amplify this cosmic force. Imagine walking into a grand Gothic cathedral. That immediate sense of peace isn't an accident. It's by design. The soaring arches, forming the Vesica Piscis, are geometrically perfect to lift energy upwards. The vast vaulted ceilings and stone walls create a unique acoustic environment. The sound of a voice or a pipe organ doesn't just echo, it resonates. The vibrations are sustained, creating frequencies shown to induce meditative theta brainwave states. The light itself is transformed, filtering through stained glass rose windows, stone mandalas, painting the air with colored light, each color carrying its own frequency and therapeutic information. These places weren't just for worship. They were healing centers, designed using sacred geometry to achieve resonance. Think of two tuning forks. Strike one, and another tuned to the same frequency will begin to vibrate with it. These ancient sites are like giant, perfectly tuned instruments. They are designed to resonate with the Earth's natural frequencies, like the Schumann resonance, and with the human body's bioelectric field. When you step inside, your own energy field, perhaps chaotic from the stresses of life, is sympathetically retuned and brought back into coherence. This is the source of that profound sense of peace, healing, and spiritual awakening. In our modern world, we surround ourselves with a constant barrage of artificial electromagnetic frequencies. We call it progress, but in doing so, we've lost sight of how our ancestors lived in harmony with the Earth's natural energies. We've created an environment of energetic noise that disrupts our cellular resonance, contributing to stress, illness, and a sense of disconnection. We have forgotten how to listen to the subtle music of the cosmos, a music our ancestors knew how to amplify. Those massive cathedrals and pyramids, they're like ancient power stations, but not for electricity. They were built to channel and amplify a life-enhancing bioresonant energy. Many pyramids, for instance, were built on underground water sources and constructed with materials like granite, rich in quartz crystals. These crystals have piezoelectric properties, meaning they generate an electric field from pressure, like the Earth's subtle vibrations. These structures were concentrating and broadcasting a harmonizing energy that interacts with our cells, DNA, and emotions, bringing them back into balance. Now, after centuries of being dismissed as mysticism, modern science is catching up to this ancient wisdom. Enter biogeometry, a field pioneered by Egyptian architect and scientist Dr. Ibrahim Karim, and further developed by researchers like Dr. Robert Gilbert. Dr. Karim, through decades of research, rediscovered the science behind the energy quality of sacred sites, finding a way to measure and replicate the specific energy that made these places so powerful. He discovered something he called BG3 energy. BG3 represents three fundamental energy qualities: a higher harmonic of gold, a higher harmonic of ultraviolet, and a spiritual carrier wave. More simply, BG3 is the energy of balance and harmony. It is the unique centering energy quality found at the very center of a perfect circle, the point of ultimate equilibrium. This special vibrational force is the foundational energy that supports all life, a harmonizing force that brings any living system back to its center, its optimal state of being. This energy can balance living systems in remarkable ways. Biogeometry has been scientifically proven to protect us from the harmful effects of modern environmental radiation, like electromagnetic pollution. In controlled studies in Hamburg and Hirschberg, Switzerland, the installation of biogeometry shapes successfully neutralized the negative health effects reported by residents living near mobile phone antennas. It has been used to help plants grow in salty soil, to improve the health and vitality of farm animals, and to create buildings that actively support the well-being of their inhabitants. But how does it all work? It's all about shape and resonance. The foundational principle of biogeometry is that shape creates energy. Every pattern, every angle, every curve generates a specific quality of energy. Circular and spiral forms, for example, are powerful emitters of these beneficial centering energies. Beyond general shapes, Dr. Karim discovered something truly profound: biosignatures. These are specific linear diagrams that directly resonate with the energy patterns of our organs. Like a key fitting a lock, a biosignature for the liver, when placed within the body's energy field, can help restore the original, healthy energy blueprint for that organ, harmonizing its function on a purely energetic level. Think of it as tuning your body and your space. Our bodies are like incredibly complex biological instruments. The constant stress, pollution, and negative emotions of modern life can knock our instrument out of tune, leading to dissonance and disease. Biogeometry provides the perfect reference tone, the universal note of harmony. By introducing these shapes and patterns into our lives, we allow our bodies and our environments to retune themselves, to resonate once again with the frequency of cosmic harmony. Biogeometry isn't just a passive theory, it is an active, practical science of quality. It reminds us that we are not separate from our environment, we are in constant energetic exchange with it. And most importantly, it reminds us of our own power. Our words and thoughts matter because they too are frequencies. They create patterns. The more we align our own consciousness with the principles of harmony, balance, and unity, the more we ourselves become powerful generators of this healing energy. The ancient Greeks had a word for this state of holistic well-being: soteria. It means salvation, but also freedom, wholeness, and divine healing. By learning this ancient language of shape and frequency, we tap into soteria. We become the architects of our own reality, the conductors of our own well-being. We are not just listening to the song of the universe. We are the song.